Surprise, surprise, surprise. I hope you do recognize the music, because I think this is the original piece from Jagged Alliance. I hope I'm not mistaken. Jagged Alliance 2. Okay, and that would mean that you are the players who experience the the original games, and that would be a good news. So hello and welcome to another Poor English quick look. It's poor English because, well, I'm just the guy trying to improve his English by putting some gameplay videos on the YouTube, and it's a quick look because there's nothing more than my mind, a microphone, and me speaking. I have not done any. Didn't write any script on this, so it's just a common YouTube gameplay. But I hope if you liked, if you were, well, waiting for the new Jagged Alliance Flashback, you will find something useful in this material. So let's move into it. There's, as you might have seen, this is the early access version. There's not many things working. It looks like a bunch of features put together and put on the Steam store, so you can buy it for, my god, about 40 euros. Right now, of course, it's not worth the price. So if I choose the new game, you will see the background of this scenario. Everything is really hastily done, so let's get to my save point. You can't save. There's not much things working. Not many things working, I guess. Poor English. You can't even save. The game uses the autosave feature. Okay, so the original. This is the. If you remember, there was this Jagged Alliance Back in Action game. It wasn't a bad game at all, but there was this huge outrage among fans, a cry of anger, because it wasn't the turn-based strategy, it was the real-time strategy. As you can see, let's choose.
Yeah.
Yes.
As maybe. Where to? Understood. Yeah.
The game looks like the original, or to be precise, Jagged Alliance 2 with this 3D isometric-like view. It's not a true isometric view, because there's this horizon feature. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I can explain this in English. Anyway.
Yeah.
What made me get this game was the trailer. It's very fresh thing. The game was released on Steam about 16th of May. This is the day I'm recording this material.
Yeah, man.
So as soon as I saw the trailer, I wanted to check it out. The trailer was awful. It was really awful. The game looked very poor, very cartoony, and the good thing is,
got it.
When you play it on your own computer, it looks much better. That's very funny, but there is not much of the gameplay elements that work. So you can. Let's focus on the overview. So this is your map, the place where the action takes place. Yeah, okay, that sounds funny. It's poor English after all. I don't think I can explain this plot because I didn't get involved in it. You have to do something. Yeah, you have to travel to this point, do some of the quests they put you, but we are here to focus on the gameplay elements that were important for the Jagged Alliance series. So, for example, as I said, most of the elements are placeholders. This screen looks awful. There is still no experience gaining mechanism. You can't level up your characters, but you can see the skills. That's okay. the inventory screen is very poor. You don't know what are the parameters of the items, the weapons. There's even not the, you can't reload them. You don't have to worry about ammo. So what you can do right now, we are in the real-time mode, so you don't have to worry about I don't know, action points while just traveling. We can, for example, there's no problem moving to the quest marker, but as far as I know,
Ain't no thing.
the enemies reset when you just load the game. So I can show you how the fighting looks like just here. The original games were a pretty decent RPGs. So what does it mean? You can see here there was huge NPC interaction factor. Let's call it that way. So there were non-linear. You could do whatever you want. You didn't have to worry about, I don't know, some scripts or something like that. It was great. So it is in this game. When it will be released, so I think it will be in about 10 years, based on what's going right now. This is the authors of this game are pointing at ultimate Jagged Alliance experience, which memes players will be able to put their own scenarios into the game. So that sounds great, but right now, right now we have moved into the fighting stage. Right now, everything is very, very funny. So, for example, there is no, if you remember the original games, there is no interrupt mechanism. So, I don't have to worry about emerging from my cover during the enemy turn, because he's not able to do anything. He can't leave his action points for later. It will sound better if I say save his action points.
Gotcha.
He have to do anything he can during his turn. Okay, so still you can aim at distinct enemy, or how to call it, body parts, body maybe better, body regions, head, torso or legs. It's funny. You can choose the how it's called, fire mode, and you can choose how many action points you spend on aiming. So let's do some funny things. Let's move my character into crouch position, aim for torso and fire. Well, nothing happens. So that's not a problem, because we can just move my character back to cover and wait for enemy to do his... I don't know how the AI works right now. They can move. I don't suppose they are intelligent at all. Okay, this is Ice Williams. Oh, there are a few nice things. We already get the original cast from the Jagged Alliance series. As you might know, this is a prequel, so some of the guys, well, might not show up. Okay, let's aim for the head once again. Well, we hit the guy, but nothing happens. So let's use Cliff.
On my way. Understood.
I hope he will get the job done. Or not. So let's move him back to cover. Let's move Ice to cover. Gotcha. And that's how the things look like right now. Well, it's still better love story than Twilight.
Yes.
Let's call it that way. There was this game called XCOM Enemy Within. It was another reboot of famous tactical shooter series. It was a very funny game to play, but to be honest, it was not much of the tactical shooter. It was more like a board game, which makes sense because the authors were Sid Meier's studio Firaxis, the guys behind Civilization. Yeah, it was very funny, and well, I am not how to say it.
Copy that.
I love the idea of bringing the Jagged Alliance series to life,
I hear you.
but right now the competition is not that weak. There is this very nice game from Clay Entertainment called Incognita. We can cover that in another material, and you will see that that game is looking much more promising than Jagged Alliance. Don't get me wrong, I am huge fan, but
Sure thing.
time moves on. Yes. I hope that this will come out as a great game.
Roger that.
Okay, is he dead? No, he's here. Okay, this was funny because the game switched to the RTS mode while the enemies were still around. So you know what's the answer to this. It's still alpha or the prototype. Okay, let's get him killed. Please die.
That roach is a goner.
Yeah, that
Yes.
roach is a goner. I think the audio was redone somehow. As far as I remember, Ice sounded somehow
Ready to
different.
Operating.
Okay, so here are our bodies. Let's try to kill them. I wonder if they can see me. If I move to prone position and wait, I wonder what
Awaiting orders.
what will happen.
Sure thing.
So it looks nice, but there is a long way ahead of this game. Okay, they can't see me. Oh. Ouch. Oh, and there is not much of this hurt mechanism. You can disable your enemy by shooting him in head. He won't lost. It right now it looks like a chess game in terms of aiming and shooting complexity. Yeah, exactly. Nothing special happened. Well, that's basically it. What I wanted to tell you. How these are just the first impressions of Jagged Alliance back in action. Oh, Ice died. It never happened during my adventures in the original games. I would just cry back then, but right now, well, I think all of the love is gone. Anyway, so this is how the Jagged Alliance Flashback looks like right now. It's I haven't said it. It's the of course the most popular engine on the planet right now. So it's made on the Unity. It is funny. Let's give it about a year, and I think that this game might be something worth for the die-hard series fans. But
Return to sender.
yeah, return to sender. It looks like a dinosaur. So that was it. Jagged Alliance back in action. First impressions by a poor English guy. See you next time and have a nice weekend or anything. Cheers.